ReZero Episode 7. We found out if there is a suspicious person, they'll punish him. That's the rule of the maids. And apparently, her sister Ram doesn't know that she's hunting down the MC to kill him. And it's pretty sad that all this time she didn't trust him at all. And this really got to him. Like, I don't really blame him, it's not his fault. But kinda is. You were acting familiar with them after the whole reset thing, so of course they'll get suspicious. You technically know them for a good 2 weeks or so, but to them you only meeting them for the first time. So you gotta tone down the familiarity a bit. Oh man, I guess that flip phone really is useful. After all, in the beginning of the fight, you use it to blind her and everything. But in this reset, I wonder what the sister Ram thinks of Subaru, because Ram was about to say something about her, but he cut her off with the flash of the flip phone. But Ram was just too much. Like, she took an arm in the last reset, now a leg. And Subaru still feels the pain. I'm sure that he remembers all the pain from the previous resets too. So I'm thinking the only way he can get to the next checkpoint would be to erase all doubts, cause the maids will continue to fight him over and over again. Especially Ram. So I'm thinking the only way to get to the next checkpoint will be to erase all doubts, because a fight head to head with the maids, and more or less the master of the house, is impossible. So you really have to do it so he really has to get rid of the doubts somewhere out there. What could possibly be the reason they don't believe Subaru? We know that he's a normal person apart from the reset, so I'm thinking the only reason will be that they think he's a spy to get info on Emilia. And I was right. But still, that torture was unnecessary. And when Rim saw him talk to Ram, she got mad, she got anger and unrest. She believed that Subaru is there to interrupt their peaceful lives and the place they belong at, and she couldn't bear it anymore, so she took out her aggression on him. And she really is trying to look out for us. She's really trying to look out for her sister and everything, but I really like hitting Subaru, she ran pretend she cared about you and everything. So I'm thinking, man, it's really gonna mess with his head a lot. And it looks like Subaru's experiences from the previous reset carries over. For example, remember the first reset in the mansion after he died in his sleep? His fingers are cut, but that was healed, and now he doesn't injure himself anymore when he cuts the vegetables. Remember the story from last week with the Onis? I think Rem's are the extreme version of the Oni, or the blue Oni, trying to protect the red Oni, which is Rem. I think that Rem began to start caring about Subaru to a degree, but Rem is trying to eliminate all possibilities that could bring harm to her sister. She's been a tad bit overbearing, and it still looks like she'll go through this throughout all the resets the main character goes through. So you really got to figure something out, MC. And I was talking about in my last review that eventually Subaru will break down or reach his limit, because he's the only one that remembers all the events that happened in the last reset. And that's just rough. All those memories and those feelings gone until the next reset. And now, for this reset now, he gotta act normal. Which he can't, because he knows who killed him. And that's gonna be pretty hard. And he really has to try to figure out how to reach the next checkpoint without doing anything out the ordinary. And last week I was also saying, why doesn't he tell them the curse? But apparently the curse forbids him from telling anyone. And the fear the curse has on him put fear in his heart, so he will not say anything about it anymore. And later in the episode, I was saying, when he came out the door, I was like, okay, he made it. What is he gonna do now? But bam, I heard her crying, and I was like, nah, Rem is dead. But I'm thinking, she was being killed on her bro for every day on the 4th day for the longest now, so how? And obviously, since he's an outsider, and naturally he got most of the suspicion because of it. And also the cause of her death is the same way that he died in the first night here. So there's another killer lurking around. So now in this reset and the ones after, this dude gotta look out for 2 killers that's after, and plus he gotta make sure Rem is okay. And honestly, what will he do, I wonder? He has to make sure all this goes right, or he'll be forever in a reset. Man, he got his work cut out for him, honestly. Those are my thoughts on this week's episode of ReZero. Tell me what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. That's it, guys. Bye. Cryptic out.